Hello YouTube, what is going on, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, today, boys and girls, we're going to be carrying on with my top 5 series. And if you do remember, quite a while ago, I did top 5 like beginner houses in Minecraft, and you guys seem to like it. It's got about like 40,000 views or something like that. It was a pretty good video, and it just showed you some basic houses that I personally, emphasis on the personally, thought that were like good starter houses for beginners in Minecraft, and you guys wanted me to carry on this series. So today we're going to be doing 5, okay, modern houses for beginners in Minecraft, and that is because personally I specialize in modern houses. Right, you don't really see traditional stuff from me, or like medieval, but modern I'm pretty good at, and I have a pretty good judgment, I think, on. So these are my own designs, of course, and each house will be in the description up for grabs for download, like in the last video. And yeah, modern houses today. I just want to say these are my personal favorites of mine. So, you know, don't go crazy mode that someone else somewhere has a better beginner modern house. Like, yo, it's opinion. It doesn't matter. Like, I respect yours. But anyway, let's get straight into this. And I just want to say, quick. I'm not going to be quitting YouTube. I know a lot of YouTubers are quitting because, you know, no one's really earning any money off YouTube at the moment. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. You know, I guess it's just something we're going to have to deal with for a while. But, yeah, it just shows the people who carry on uploading are the people that do it for fun because they enjoy what they do. So, yeah, let's get straight into this. And, boom. Okay, so here they are in front of me. Starting from, I think we'll go right to left today. From the A-frame. I got a treat. So, you may see these in tutorials. They are tutorials on YouTube. I may put the link for the actual tutorial if you want to follow them in the description. But, yeah, they are my personal favorite. And, they're just pretty good little designs, honestly. So, let's go over to the first one. As you can see, it's this really small contemporary A-frame house. And the reason I chose this is because it's pretty much just like the perfect little starter house. Like, if you're in like a survival, this would be great in survival, honestly. I know there's quartz, but there's not many quartz. And it's a really nice design. It's compact with a garden, complete with a tree, a little kind of like barbecue area. And I just think it looks really dope. I'm going to turn my render distance down because I just hate it when it's like... yeah, I just hate it. But yeah, the garden's really nice, and there's not much on the inside. Honestly, it's a tiny little house. But that's why it's a beginner house, you know. We're not looking at mansions. We're not looking at these huge mountain homes. Just starter houses. And I really like this one. So this is probably, like, my number one little, like, tiny modern house. I like the lighting inside, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. And what you could do is actually, like, dig down here and build like a little staircase down. Of course, I'm not going to do that in the video, but it would work really well. And you go down, well, maybe on this one, because you can't actually go down under the stairs, but like that. And you just have a little spiral staircase, maybe, or something down there to a basement. But that would work really nice. And yeah, I just really like this. Hopefully you guys do too. And yeah, go grab it in the description and get it for yourself. Okay, so next up, number 2, we have this crazy little modern house. And I'm pretty sure that was the title of it on YouTube, Crazy Modern House. This thing is like a spider house. Like, honestly, this thing looks really nice. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and honestly, I hope you guys really like it. So if you want to go grab this house, like I said, they'll all be in the description. This will be named number 2, as it is the second house I am showing you. But yeah, this is perfect, compact with like its little stilts on the side. It's pretty epic. Like, imagine if you had like an SMP or something, someone roamed up to your house, they had shaders mod on, and bam, this was in it. And it just looks so sweet. Like, you know, I don't know, it's kind of like, what is it, that Indian palace, the Taj Mahal, where it's got like the trees going all the way down the side, the little river in the middle. Kind of has the same kind of setup as that. Of course, this isn't a palace, this is like a 10 by 10 modern house. But nonetheless, it is pretty cool. So, as you can see, it's got these weird supports on the sides. They don't really serve much purpose, other than the fact that it looks pretty sweet with them, honestly. And yeah, you can go under here. Of course, you've got the big pool, you've got the dial right around the edges. Little table and chairs and stuff. These are acacia wood because I actually built them in Flows HD, and the acacia wood in Flows is white, of course, but it doesn't matter. We're in default for you starter uppers. And this is really nice. So wait, we're gonna do slash whatever clear. Perfect. We want the sun. But as you can see, a little bit of space in here, not like loads, but if you was to have a starter house, of course, you'd have your bed, you'd have your furnaces, crafting table, and all of that in here, and you could, in theory, dig down again. There's always room to dig down. I mean, if you want a basement, it's all good, it's all good. So, that is house number 2, and yeah, go grab it if you want it. It's pretty good. House numero 3, boys and girls. So this is actually one of my personal favorites that I've ever built. And hopefully you guys agree, because this house is really sweet. Like, honestly, it's really contemporary, really nice, super simple to build, and just looks really kind of like clean. it just reminds me of one of those like modern townhouses that they'd build in London or Amsterdam or just something. And it just looks so, so nice. I love the clean like box shapes on it. And yeah, I think that this would be perfect for your guys' like starter Minecraft worlds. Or if you're building a little city and you want a kind of house to fill up the plots, this would be absolutely amazing. Like you could change the color as well. The feature color could go from red to blue to orange to yellow to green. And I think that just looks super, super cool all around really. From the top, it looks like this. Really, really nice. And yeah, let's take a peek on the inside and you guys can see what is up. These anvils need to be changed around. For some reason, they were the wrong way. Anyway, so as you come in, you've got this downstairs space, which is pretty spacious, honestly, you know, all of that good stuff. And I'll go out into the garden quick. Little role play. It's super nice, honestly. It's super clean. It's got a hot tub out here. Pretty sweet. This huge, like, tree, and then just a normal, like, little chair. And it just shows how, like, little things like this can just be really, really simple. I mean, like, this chair is just stairs and some trapdoors. But it just works really, really nicely centered under this tree. We'll go back in now. And we'll go to the upstairs part, and it's just so sick. Like, as you can see, little upstairs, kind of like studio-style apartment area. This is dope. Imagine the bedroom up here, and you got this little, like, kind of like window ledge and a balcony. So, it's pretty much got everything you need for a starter house, and it's probably one of my favorites along this line, honestly. Or maybe my favorite. I don't know. I just really, really love it. Hopefully, you guys do too. If you want it, grab it down in the description, and it can be yours. Okay, so moving on to number 4. Getting a little bit bigger now, these houses. The last two, this one and the next one, are like pretty big modern houses, honestly. But nonetheless, they're still pretty simple to build. And I would definitely class them as a starter house because, you know, we're not talking like hillside, Beverly Hills mansions. This is just something to get you started. And it is very, very nice indeed. So this is a pretty clean, sleek design. I think it has a swimming pool as well, which is absolutely awesome. But I just love the colors on here. The black fade up to white to the kind of like dark oak wood. And it's got a pretty dope garden as well. Pretty huge swimming pool. We likey. This barbecue area, which is pretty weird. I like the signs around here. But yeah, it is pretty cool. You got this big chair. Along the side, you've got this kind of like tree stretch, I guess. Like I do on most of my houses. But it is just really, really nice. Personally, I just think, you know, black works with white. Honestly, you know. And this sort of section here, where you could park your car or have whatever. I guess if you have in like an SMP, you wouldn't really have cars. So you'd probably put something else under there. Maybe like a farm or something. But it would definitely work really, really nice. There's also an upstairs. There's a lot of space here, boys and girls. Like, I mean, you could also have a basement going this way under the stairs. That's why I put that kind of there. But there is a lot of space. I mean, so if the other ones were too small for you and you're complaining about space, take this one. Because that you will not have a shortage of space. And I mean, look at this. Big skylight, upstairs area. Onto another part of the upstairs, which is just dope. I think this house is pretty perfect for anyone who wants, like, a kind of mediocre-sized modern house for their worlds. Take it. Go into that description, grab it. And, yeah, I think just because of the space and the kind of way it's set out, it's very sleek, very, very contemporary. It's probably why I picked it for my top 5, honestly. But, yeah, go grab it. And I'll see you on the next one. So, last but not least, we have house number 5. And now, this is a weird-looking modern house, but I think that's kind of why I like it. So, as you can see at the front, there's this huge stone kind of structure just slapped down through the middle. And it goes through the entire house. And personally, I think that's just a really, really cool feature. Now, this house has a lot of space in it. Well, a lot of open space, really. And you could also add an upstairs. I personally didn't when I built it, but I think maybe I would second time, like, doing it. If I was to build it again, I'd probably put a second floor. It's also got a garage. A garage, as you Americans would say it. So that is there. Pretty cool. And you can access that from the inside. We'll have a look at the inside first. It's pretty spacious, you know. You've got like a little bench at the back. And, you know, if you're an SMP, you wouldn't roleplay of a garage. So you'd probably just have like your farm or enchantment room in here or something like that. It doesn't really matter. Again, you could equip it with a basement. Like all of these houses, you can dig down if you have like a world big enough. Like sometimes on a super flat, you can only dig down 4 blocks and it's pretty sad. But there's loads of sea lanterns in the ceiling, so it's going to be very well kind of lit up. And it's just super nice. Like all the natural lighting can come through these huge kind of glass windows that surround the place. It's very, very nice. A lot of light, very, very bright and kind of contemporary. And it's probably one of my favorites on this row, I think. And I really, really do like the kind of black stretch that goes all the way around here. So I think if you're trying to impress people with a modern house and you build this or put this in an SMP area, it's going to look pretty fresh. So as you can see, we've got the garden as well. Spruce wood, kind of like planks surrounded by diorite. It's just really, really nice. Kind of a nice atmosphere. Very, very modern. You'd kind of picture this somewhere like in the hills. I don't really know. And it's very simple too. So if you were going to build this and for some reason you couldn't access Mediafire, I'll put the links to the tutorials in the description. You guys can follow it. As you can see, it's very repetitive, which then makes it simple to build. And good for you guys. So as you can see, the tree stretch, as we always do, along the side. I'd probably put bone meal or something on the ground just to kind of spice up the floor. But overall, this is a really nice, simple, modern house. And yeah, probably why it's on my top 5. So hopefully you guys do agree and like this house too. If you want it, go down in the description and grab it for yourselves. So guys, that is it. That has been my top 5 picks for beginner starter modern houses in Minecraft. And hopefully you have agreed with me on my choices. Like I said, they're my personal favorites that I've done. If you've enjoyed any others that I've done or someone else has done, put it in the comments. I'll check it out. I always love seeing what you guys, have got to say about my stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not going anywhere. I will be on YouTube for, I hope, a little while to come. I guess I won't be leaving because of this ad thing that a load of people are complaining about. I'm just having fun doing what I'm doing. But yeah, if you thought, maybe that was why I was not uploading that much, that's the reason. The reason for that is because, some personal problems, like my dad is still in the hospital and stuff, so I just haven't really been feeling it, but I will still be making videos for you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, it really motivates me to make more content just like this. Subscribe for more content if you're new around here. Stay creative, stay positive, and of course, I will see you in my next Minecraft video. Bye guys.